best on the road, and that's not lost on the Wizards. Here they are, coming into the arena earlier on. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And checking out Washington. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hoped they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Underneath, we'll see Kuzma and Gafford. Sliding in at the wing spots, it's Poole and Avdia. And it's Wright in at the point guard. And for Brooklyn, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Cameron Johnson is out there with Simmons. Then it's Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. There's still a lot of identity to be found with every team. And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now, here's Dinwiddie. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Bridges kicks to Simmons. On the wing, Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Poole. Bridges misses. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Free throw drops for Wright. Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
And so Wright nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
They're so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Pass to Wright. Nice ball movement by Washington. Poole against Bridges. Avdia. No good from outside. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Johnson outside. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Wizards. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
You could see it in that game. Despite the odds going against them, once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
But once they could taste that upset, they weren't going to let this one slip away. Ferocious in that overtime period. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Back to Dinwiddie. He dishes it to Bridges. Shoots over Poole. Off target on the 15-footer.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Kuzma outside. Down low. Poole against Dinwiddie. Poole no good. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 4-point game. Here's Johnson. He kicks it to Simmons. Dinwiddie outside. Johnson outside. Here's Simmons. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Avdia. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And the basket. Poole. Kuzma outside. Dishes it to Avdia. Kuzma kicks to Avdia. Back to Kuzma. Passes it to Wright. Here's Avdia. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Fifth best, the Nets.
Everything clicked for them last year, especially on the perimeter, and they shot a very high percentage. A lot of that due to their offensive schemes.
To the inside.
Solid defense. Johnson can derail an offense on the run. Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now. Well, sometimes being shifty in this game is a good thing. Body control helping out on that attempt.
Brooklyn shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Now Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
Pass to Gafford. Now Poole. Gafford sets the pick for Poole. The dish now to Avdia. Pass to Poole. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Looking now at the numbers for Wright. Last season's performance for him. He put up about 7 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 11 points for him in that last game against the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Wright finds Gafford. And here's Avdia. Wants to get it to Gafford and does.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Nothing on the board. Got a piece of it and stolen by Wright. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop.
Staying ahead of the defense. Kuzma out there and able to finish in transition.
Nets trail by 3. Even in a league full of stars from afar, Avdia is a rarity.
Denny, the only Israeli player in the league for the 2022-2023 season. Basketball, truly a global sport, and Denny has represented his country well. This guy is continuing to get better.
Just 3 to shoot. And here's Johnson outside, and Wright pulls it down. Wizards leading by 3. Avdia, the pass to Gafford. And it's denied. Simmons looking around. And that one, good.
A physical presence. Simmons is 6'11", nearly 250 pounds. He can easily absorb the hit.
Wizards have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And Wright kicks to Gafford. Wright, the pass to Poole. Nice ball movement by Washington. Now here's Gafford. Claxton covering. Back to Poole. Over Bridges. Poole no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And Wright kicks to Poole. Connects from three-point range. And the Wizards lead by 4.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. Bridges a screen on Wright. Bridges outside. Back to Dinwiddie. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Poole, the pass to Gafford. Over in the corner, Avdia. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Johnson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Brooklyn. And a switcher also for Washington. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Jordan Poole. The Nets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Wright with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. And there's the pass to Gafford. Johnson against Kuzma. 5 on the clock. Jones for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie finds Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Trendon Watford comes in for Ben Simmons. And Walker subbed in for Cameron Johnson. Corey Kispert's checked in for the Wizards. Landry Shamet comes in for DeLon Wright. Now here's Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Nets tied up with that one. And here's Jones. Still yet to score. Passes it to Kuzma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, it just seems like every night Kyle Kuzma is going to put up double digits.
And he has the potential to be a double-double threat. Just needs to get more aggressive on the glass.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
And the second free throw, good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Walker. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Watford. From deep, Walker off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Washington trailing. Now Jones from 11 feet away. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Walker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Nets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Shoot 2.
That one falls for Walker. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Shamet. The Wizards with another miss. There's Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game. Outside, Walker. Back to Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. O'Neal misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
Now, the AC seemed to be cranked up in that one. It was chilly in the arena that night, at least on their end of the floor, just cold shooting all the way around.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Outside, Jones. Here's Kispert. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Wizards lead by 1.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. So for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Mikal Bridges comes in for Walker. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Dinwiddie. And then for Washington, Gallinari, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Muscala comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Poole subbed in for Landry Shamet. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Thomas. Bridges a screen on Jones. And Thomas, here we go, over Jones. And the Nets miss again.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Here's Bridges. Gallinari with the rebound.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Jones against Bridges. And here's Poole for 3. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Brooklyn trailing. Now here's Thomas. And it's good, 2 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Poole with it. Puts up a deep 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Not letting the offense get the better of him. Bridges locked in.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets out in front. They lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
The Nets with the lead. O'Neal is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Thomas. And it's Watford in at the 5. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Wizards shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. The pass to Gallinari. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Gallinari's got his first basket. You know, Brent, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve, and it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups, and trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Passes to Muscala. And here's Poole for 3. O'Neal with the rebound. Nets leading by 3. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Bridges against Poole. And Gallinari kicks to Jones. The Wizards working the ball around now. And again, Washington no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Poole with no one around. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Poole's got 7.
And Poole has that unlimited kind of range. I wonder who influenced that.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Bridges, 13 feet away. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Jones against Thomas. Out to Gallinari. It's hauled in by Thomas.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Watford passes to Bridges. Yep, it counts. Bridges has got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And it's Jones with the ball for Washington. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Here's Bridges. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Bridges. And the Nets lead by 8.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for O'Neal. Javia's checked in for the Wizards. Wright comes in for Tyus Jones. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And here is Poole. He's coming off a 34-point game against Charlotte.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
And really, Gallinari makes that one look so easy. He knew before he got the pass he was going to launch that jump shot. He did just that.
Here's Simmons. No good. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Gallinari on the wing. Top of the key, Kispert. And the 3 ball is good. Kispert's got 6 points.
Well, Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Simmons passes to Bridges. Then Bridges jams it in.
Electric. Bridges getting the fans on their feet with that dunk.
Wizards trail by 5. Gallinari with a screen for Poole. Beyond the arc. Simmons pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Deni Avdija. That is his first foul of the game. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. Now Bridges. 23 points for him the last game against Boston. Pocket 2. The shot by Watford, no good. Wizards trail by 5. Wright outside. Pass to Avdija. Here's Poole. Lets the 3 fly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Wright against Thomas. He dishes it to Simmons. Back to Thomas. Washington with the rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, Brooklyn. Gafford kicks to Avdia. And the pass to Wright. The Wizards working the ball around now. The kick out to Poole.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Bridges against Poole. Bridges passes to Johnson. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Passes it to Avdia. Now, here's Poole. He's guarded by Johnson. Poole kicks to Avdia. Right outside. Just 4 to shoot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Thomas dishes to Johnson. Bridges sets the screen for Simmons. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Trendon Watford. Royce O'Neal comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Thomas. And then for Washington, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kispert. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Jordan Poole. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And that one's good, Simmons.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Wizards trail by 4. For the screen on Dinwiddie. And that one's good. Right. Here's O'Neal. Scoreless thus far. Claxton the pass to O'Neal. And another turnover here by Brooklyn. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Jones against O'Neal. Here's Avdia. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. O'Neal against Jones. Back to Claxton. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. Up top, Claxton. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Just 5 to shoot. Dinwiddie for 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And that's his game. Ignore the D. Focus on what you do and knock down that triple.
Wizards trail by 3. Kuzma outside. Back to Wright. Pass to Jones. Kuzma outside. Over Johnson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here is O'Neal. No scoring in this one. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Kuzma. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Right from outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Knocked loose and stolen by Wright. He kicks it to Avdia. Back to Wright. Jones, no one around him. And another miss by Washington.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Simmons, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Shoot two.
And the first one drops.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Bridges, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And a switcher also for Washington. Poole's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Wizards trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gafford kicks to Wright. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma, that's good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
It's a close game here in Brooklyn. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Nice ball movement by Washington. And there's the pass to Poole. Now here's Kuzma. Inside, Gafford kicks to Poole. From the high post, and he drops that one in. Poole's got 9 points.
And Poole knocks that one down without worry.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Bridges a screen on Wright. Here's Dinwiddie. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 12.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Washington. Trailing by 4. Here's Kuzma. Sinks that one from the post. And that's now 9 points for Kyle Kuzma.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Right against Dinwiddie. On the wing, Johnson. 3-pointer. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Poole following the bucket by the Nets. Gafford kicks to Wright. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. Gafford sets the pick for Kuzma. Over Simmons. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Nets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been.
They're lucky it's even close. They don't look like they won it. Coach needs to light a fire under them.
Hard to keep up when you're being beaten on the boards this badly. And now let's take a moment to look into the future. Here's the upcoming schedule.
You know, I think for Brooklyn, well, I know you want to talk about standings and such, but right now, it's the GYGP. I know neither of you knows what that means, so I'll help you. It means galvanizing your game plan.
Wow. Pretty good.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
There's Dinwiddie. So on the floor for Washington. And at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. DeJuan Wright is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Gafford in at the center position. And here we go. Washington fast break. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Avdia's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Washington. Brooklyn with the ball. The lead is 2. Now here's Dinwiddie. They get a hand on it and stolen by Wright. Pass to Gafford. Kuzma with it for the lead. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And stolen by Wright. And the dunk by Wright.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, what's going to enable the retooled Wizards to take the next step? Coach Wes Unseld Jr. said, I think the biggest thing is the fit. A better fit helps the competitive spirit, the connectivity, and guys get the big picture. But the most important thing is winning. Kevin, he thinks that mindset is starting to take hold.
I think it is. Building that culture is so important. David, thanks. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Kuzma with a screen on Dinwiddie. Gafford inside. Claxton covering. Avdia, the pass to Kuzma. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
I like that Johnson keeps his intensity. He doesn't let the foul stop him.
The Nets have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Cam Johnson's such a deadly three-point shooter. If he's able to get to the line, it can make him an elite scorer.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Wright, the pass to Kuzma. And here is Gafford. And Gafford throws it down. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Dinwiddie against Wright. Here's Simmons. And the rejection by Gafford. Bridges dishes to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6.
Taking a look here at numbers for Simmons. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 7 points a game last year. 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
No good on that one. That's off as well, so he misses both.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Number 1, the Nets.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
The Wizards with the lead. And Wright kicks to Gafford. Wizards passing it around. Poole, the pass to Gafford. Back to Poole. 4 on the clock. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
For Washington, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Right against Dinwiddie. From the left block. Here's Gafford, and he uses the glass on the layup. Gafford's got 8 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Dinwiddie. Out to Bridges. Takes the 3, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Yeah, so far, the defense has not learned much from the lessons Nickel is teaching them.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And Wright kicks to Poole. Pass to Gafford. Wright outside. The 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Dinwiddie with it. 12 points for him. Now Claxton. And stolen by Wright. In transition, here come the Wizards. Lays it up off the glass. Wright's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
It almost feels like 2 buckets
coming off the steal like it did.
It's the Nets now. Dinwiddie up top, guarded by Wright. Bridges misses. The Wizards have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Pass to Gafford. And here's Avdia, covered by Johnson. The three from Poole. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Johnson with it. Now Avdia defending. Johnson can't hit.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Kuzma. He's got 12. Gafford sets the pick for Kuzma. Takes a shot at the elbow. A rebound by the Nets. Johnson outside. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. Outside, Simmons. Johnson outside. From the arc. Kuzma pulls it in. Washington has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Johnson against Poole. The kick out to Wright. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Sinks the triple. Kuzma's got 15 points.
Kuzma loves that corner shot. It just works for him.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. O'Neal's checked in for the Nets. And a switcher also for Washington. Jones is checked in. Nets trail by 3. Dinwiddie right side. A beautiful reverse layup. 14 points for him.
A fantastic move right there. Just that quick little reverse layup.
And it's Wright with the ball for Washington. At the top of the key, Gafford to the middle. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, and Kuzma's going to get thirsty now the way he's going.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. O'Neal looking around. Knocked away and stolen by Wright. And now here comes Wright leading the break. Jones for 3. It's deflected. Dinwiddie outside. Johnson outside. Off target from outside.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Here's Avdia. Off target with his 3.
And his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. Outside, Simmons. O'Neal on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wizards leading by 3. Avdia with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Jones against O'Neal. Kuzma passes to Gafford. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Here's Dinwiddie. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Here's Jones. For the screen on O'Neal. Here's Jones. And they pick up 2. Jones has got 5.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Nets trail by 3. Dinwiddie dishes to O'Neal. Back to Dinwiddie. That's tipped. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's good. This game is all even. Johnson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Wizards making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Dinwiddie. Last year, getting it done. He averaged about 17 points a game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
Gallinari can't get it to fall. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. To the paint. And here's the fast break. Jones for 3, drills the 3-pointer. He's got 8, and Brooklyn has possession. And here is O'Neal. Still scoreless. With the drive over Jones. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from O'Neal. Washington shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Jones, the pass to Avdia. Now Kuzma. Outside, Jones. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Up top, Claxton. 1:53 left to play here in the third. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And they recover it. To the inside. Stolen by Avdia. Puts it up from 17. A rebound by the Nets.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Right against Simmons. He kicks to Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Well, you look at Claxton, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Trendon Watford's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Bridges comes in for Ben Simmons. And Thomas subbed in for Dinwiddie. And then for Washington, Corey Kispert comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Poole subbed in for DeLon Wright. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Gallinari with a screen for Jones. No dice from the high post. Brooklyn trailing. Johnson with it. Now Avdia defending. Johnson can't hit. Washington has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Here's Watford. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Gallinari. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off. And Brooklyn making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. And he's good on the second. 55 seconds left in the third. And again, the turnover by the Wizards. .50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Thomas passes to Bridges. Here's O'Neal for the lead. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Kispert wide open. He fires. And another miss by Washington. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. O'Neal's got 3 assists now in this one. 19 seconds left in the third quarter.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Poole. Launches a 3. He's off on that one. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nets lead by 1. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Washington trailing. They've got O'Neal. Bridges out there with Thomas. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Watford in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Bridges inside. Guarded by Poole. And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Gallo's so smart on the inside with his array of fakes and moves. He's always a threat to draw fouls on shot attempts like that.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've been in the zone from mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
First one falls for him.
So much trust about what Gallinari has experienced throughout his professional career, so he accepts the role he's been given.
Gallinari hits them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Thomas, no good.
Well, he had a wide open shot, but instead he tried to do a crowd-pleasing circus act there, and as much as I like juggling, that's not effective. Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Poked away. Here's Watford. And the Nets miss again.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Jones. That one, no good. Nets have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Thomas against Jones. Takes it from 10. Jump shot is good that time. And the Nets lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now here's Jones. The rebound by Watford. Watford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Poole against Bridges. Yes, that goes in. Bridges has got 24 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jones, that's for 2. Again, the miss by Jones.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Here's Thomas. Scores off the crossover. And now a 5-point Nets lead.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Washington shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Wizards. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Guys, I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. discussed with his players. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Passes it to Watford. Over Gallinari. The shot by Watford, no good. A kick out to O'Neal. Rebounded by the Wizards. Gallinari's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
Poole against Thomas. They grab their own miss. Gafford. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Gafford. And he makes both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Thomas. A kick out to O'Neal. And again, it's the Nets missing.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
And he comes up with the deuce. Gafford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Thomas finds Claxton. Down low. Outside, O'Neal. And again, it's the Nets missing. Washington trailing. And here's Poole for three. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the three-pointer by Washington. Thomas up top. Defended by Jones. Teardrop shot. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Poole. Gallinari, a screen on Bridges. He had a nice open look right there.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Thomas with the ball. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Claxton. And it's Bridges at the elbow. Poole brings the double team. Here's Watford. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Watford's got it all tied up now for the Nets. Washington with the ball. Outside, Jones. There's the basket. Poole from downtown. Again, the miss by Poole.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Jones against O'Neal. Outside, Thomas. 5 on the clock. The three. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Brooklyn making some changes. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Trendon Watford. Johnson comes in for O'Neal. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Thomas. And then for Washington, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Gallinari. Avdia comes in for Corey Kispert. And it's Wright in for Tyus Jones. And Wright kicks to Avdia. Wizards passing it around. Puts up a 3. The Wizards with another miss.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
To the paint, here's Simmons. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Kuzma passes to Poole. Right outside. Here's Avdia. The shot will not fall. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jordan Poole picks one up.
And give him credit. Simmons struggled at the line when he entered the league, but Ben's really improved his foul shooting.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Passes it to Avdia. Here's Kuzma into the lane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I like how Kuzma is right now making himself the defense's problem. He's going right at him on the drive and creating contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Here's Bridges. Count that bucket. Bridges has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Bridges on the inside just hitting the offensive glass. That's great hustle.
Washington's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Now Poole, Kuzma outside. Back to Poole. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Poole's got 8 points in the quarter. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Claxton finds Dinwiddie. Clock at 4. Bridges misses. Knocks it loose. The Wizards with the lead. Pass to Wright. Back to Kuzma. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
Here's Simmons. Johnson outside. Back to Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. The first free throw is good. And Simmons drops them both. Washington shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Pass to Avdia. Kuzma with it. Guarded by Simmons. Kuzma kicks to Wright. Shot clock at 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Wright. And the Wizards lead by 3. Here now is Dinwiddie. Bridges, right side. Poole with the steal. The first one falls.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge, and plays with tremendous confidence. Not a perfect trip to the line, but at least he made this game a 2-possession affair.
Simmons left side. Kicks to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Avdia with the rebound. Bridges with the steal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
Both free throws good from Bridges. And it's Wright with the ball for Washington. The lead is 2. Poole on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Poole kicks to Kuzma. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kuzma's got 15 points in just the second half. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Simmons passes to Dinwiddie. The pass to Bridges. And he gets the bucket. Bridges has got 8 points in the quarter.
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
Passes to Gafford. Nice ball movement by Washington. Fires the 3. Kuzma can't get it to go. Nets trail by 3. Here's Bridges. Cleans it up and in on the nice reverse. Bridges has got 32 points in the game.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's Poole after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Poole, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Dinwiddie against Wright. And another steal for him.
And just like that, he's tied the franchise single-game record for steals.
Oh, what a steal. He's taken them for everything they've got. It's the Nets now. Here's Dinwiddie. It's to Claxton. The feed now to Simmons. Washington with the rebound. Kuzma with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. A wide open look here for Wright. Off target from three-point range. Net shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
46 seconds left in the game. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Produced screen on Bridges. It's Poole with the drive. Out to Kuzma. Here's Gafford. Nice hit again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And everybody could probably sit down and relax because Jordan Poole led the league from the free throw line in the 2021-22 season. These should be money. Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 4. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
"15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. For 3, Bridges.
A good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 5. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
The 3 from Johnson. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Wizards with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Guys, thanks. Kyle Kuzma, congrats on the win. What were you able to do successfully tonight?
I think as a team collectively, we just got stops and we kind of found a rhythm, offense, and I think we just got it done like that.
Well, that rhythm led to a W, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyle Kuzma.